EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handled it well. They score early. They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll take this and run. A good start. 1 play, 10 yards. That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Okay, ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
36-yard line. Driving 60. Here we go. Ready.
Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
18, Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Down the right sideline. And touchdown. A great play there. 58 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Visitors 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And Owen coughed it up. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Puka Nacua, 50 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 72 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Get it. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Pouring.
They'll drop the throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down.
Ready,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Another Tokyo first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line, as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Rangers. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. An extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They're on 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go, Riggs, go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
19 seconds.
Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a deep one for Johnston. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there. 45 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Trap 50, trap 50.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now they'll shift things around. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Smash. 70 Lions. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. '79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He connects with Hyatt. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, not Petty. Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street, street.
They'll try and run for it. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
Let's go.
That's another Tokyo.
And he'll run on the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Ready?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go. Set. Hawks, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo, 18.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Win or go home. That's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Panther Street.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is taken at the 15. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On the set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown! A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 Eagles, 6 Dragons, 60, 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Result is a first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. 31. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, He might reduce it, might go to the corner, just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces is good.
All right, just checking.
My goodness, 225 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Check, 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 check. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Hey, 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 go!
It's a gain of 18.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Viking 18.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down and 4.
Ready. 19. 60 by 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street. Street. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
38. Visitors 35.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, 4th quarter, with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, 57 yards. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, It certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score. Visitors 42. Our home team 38.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go!
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, ready?
They'll set up a throw. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Here we go. Shot. No.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12
Warriors 70.
at the 44-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Here we go on second and 12. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 40-yard line.
79. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, Smack. Go street. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Hurry.
Third down and goal coming up here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Dragon 60.
third and goal.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And now they have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Visitors 42. Chad Ryland.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now he's going to step up and run. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here's 1st down.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Pat the street.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here we go. 19, 65, 50, 50.
They'll look to throw.
Johnston hauls it in. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
They'll have about one last check. Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He's back to throw.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw.
Finds Johnston.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's second down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cardinal.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point splits the uprights. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. 45. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
19. 19, look, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after it.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say sayonara from Tokyo.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouty, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I was moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.